I realize that my experiences and the experiences that we have, good, bad, or indifferent, are so that somebody else don't have to go through what you went through, or that somebody else can get the information that you learned, because there's nothing like experience. Whew. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's like, what was my Ori thinking? Yeah, being ready for the answer is absolutely the hard part, because you got to take it and make different changes with your life. You know what I'm saying? It's limited time. If y'all don't know it, it'll be winter again. It'll be 2023 before you blink another eye. You know what I'm saying? This shit is speeding past. And while this energy is moving so fast, this quick change is the time for you to jump on that bandwagon and get it going, because the energy is pushing us right now. You know, with all of the adversaries and all of the things and all of the, because I keep telling y'all that every time you think that there is a slight breath, just wait for it's the calm before the storm. And this is not to have y'all fearful, but to have you prepared. Because if you got a raincoat and rain boots and you solidified your household, then you know that when the storm comes, you're not going to be affected like the person who hasn't prepared. It's not even going to feel the same to you. You'll be like, oh, I was in the house chilling, I ain't even know X, Y, and Z. Why? Because you have prepared for the storm that's coming, where those who are still asleep ain't preparing. Spirit wants y'all to be prepared. Y'all guides and y'all ancestors want y'all to be prepared. We're living in a time right now where we are not being ostracized and murdered and killed and all of that for practicing our spiritual faith and our spiritual traditions, right? So this is the time to grab onto your tradition and work with that, so that you have the cheat codes to life. I need the cheat codes. Where I'm going, what I'm supposed to be doing, how? Somebody show me. They're willing, they're able. You're willing, you're able. All you got to do is sit down somewhere and do. You can't use prayer to substitute for discipline. You can't just be praying and not moving your ass. You are the source. You are connected directly to the universe. It responds to you. What you put out, you get back. So if you're not doing nothing, you're not getting nothing. I don't care how many hours you sit at an altar and pray. You can do that, right? Now when you get up from that altar, what are you doing? Have you figured out anything about the herbs? Have you figured anything about the guides? Have you learned anything about their stories that helps you to heal? Because throughout all of this, it doesn't matter what level you've reached in your spiritual walk, there are levels to healing. And just when you think that it's all said and done, they're going to hit you with another one that you didn't even know was there. The subconscious mind and the conscious minds are two completely different ball games, baby. And once you start to wake up consciously, that subconscious starts to kick in and remind you the stuff that you done buried deep. Because you got to heal that. You got to address that. You got to make peace with that. And then you got to release that. That's how you go to the next level. That's how you're able to help somebody else. Because they're going to ask you, well, how did you do that? You would be like, bitch, I cried for 30 days straight first. That was the first part. Bitch, I was crying. Then I said, let me stop crying. And I said, let me go clean myself. And then I cleaned my house. And then I said to myself, well, let me figure out what this person was going through and how did they put so much on me. And then I say to myself, well, it was me who allowed it, because I had all of these different chances to change it, to stop it, to leave, to move, to all of that stuff. So now I'm learning discipline. I'm learning discernment. I'm learning when to let go. I'm learning what toxic energy breeds. I'm learning what sometimes things are for reasons and seasons. I'm learning not to hold on so tight. I'm learning all of these things about myself that's going to help me with my next portion of my life, because I'm not going to make the same mistakes again. Mistakes come up and these tests happen so that you learn and you sharpen your skills. A boxer does not just get into the ring and knock out the first opponent. Absolutely not. He got to learn how to breathe. He got to learn how to use his feet. He got to learn how to work on his breath. All of that kind of stuff. His combos. He got to guard his grill. All of that kind of stuff. You don't just come into spirituality being the queen, the high priestess. Bitch, go sit down. They can tell you that you're supposed to be a great many things, but what are the steps that I need to take to actually reach that plateau? Did you ask that? No, you just heard I'm going to be a priestess and you was running around talking about priestess such and such on your Instagram account, and now you out here looking stupid. That's not how that works. You have the ability to be a great many things. Now let's find out what we have to do to get there. Because if you're willing to put in the work, then they're telling you that that's what's in your future. If you're willing to sacrifice a few things, they're telling you that you can have all of this. But nothing comes without sacrifice of something. Energy is the main part. You can't be putting your energy into bullshit Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays and Sundays you call yourself a witch. Go sit down.